Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's live stream. I'm Brandon Schaefer. What's going on, Lord Engine, Poker Face? What's happening? So yeah, today just gonna be drawing some, focusing on cat heads, portraits, faces, a couple different angles and stuff. We'll see what it ends up turning out to be. But I feel like it's just an area I want to study a bit more, focus on a bit more. Start diving in a little more into the anatomy and things of cats that I've been working on, so that when I'm drawing these, it's a little more intuitive. And hopefully I can depend less on reference photos as time moves on. I'm not opposed to using reference photos. I think they're useful. I think they're necessary. But to be able to look at a particular angle, or if there's something I need to modify or add in or whatever, I can more easily just fix something or see that it's off rather than just copying a photo. Anyway, that's kind of my hope anyway. But yeah, I just want to get more comfortable with this, more comfortable with a cat's face and anatomy and the proportions and things. And just try to understand it a little bit why I'm drawing it. So we'll wait for a few more people to come in. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? What's happening? Stacy, Eden, Eden, what's happening? What's going on? Thanks everybody for tuning in. So yeah, let me, boom. So this was actually, I posted this today on my social media, but this was something I did last night. Just playing around, having fun. It was pretty quick. It was like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. Just a little sketch. But the way I did it, I just felt so much more confident with my lines and stuff. I'm feeling better. Obviously the face is a little weird here, the mouth and everything. But everything else, I'm really happy with how things are evolving and how my drawings are evolving, the sketches are evolving. It's much more natural feeling, more confident with my lines and everything. It's really cool. So let me, I gotta set up my thing here. 1 second, folks. Sometimes I use this to record regular videos, and then I kind of hide all this extra stuff. So give me 1 second. One thing I didn't set up. Here we go. Should be good. Boom. There we are. All right. Sounds good, Lord Engine? Sounds good, man. I didn't even know today was a holiday. My dad called me earlier today. He's like, "Are you working today?" I was like, "Why? What's going on?" It's a holiday. Oh, forgot about that one. I forgot. I didn't really realize the calendar. I was thinking the other day, like, isn't there a holiday coming up soon? And I didn't even look at the calendar or anything. I guess that's what I get from working from home most of the time. I don't even realize if it's a holiday or not. So here's the first one. Yeah, I got a bunch lined up. I got like a ton of cat portrait photos that I just found that I'll go through different angles and stuff, but I'm just gonna like loosely kind of, I'm not gonna get super detailed or anything. It's just me figuring out stuff. Hope that makes sense. Just me trying to do my best here. And just hanging out. Just sharing the journey with you guys. That's pretty much what these live streams are. It's just like sharing my journey of like trying to get better. And right now my focus is on cats. So if I'm looking at his head, I'm trying to think how to simply break this down. Something like that. And then they have some sort of snout here. I'm going to try to simply break down. I thought of another cool challenge the other day, something to do eventually. I have a whole list of like challenges and stuff to do on these live streams, which kind of help me reach the goals that I'm trying to get towards. And one of them is like to limit the amount of pencil strokes that I do. Like how many lines can I, drawing a cat with only like 30 lines or something. So I think that'd be a cool challenge. What type of work do you do? I do graphic design for a company, a healthcare management company, local company near me. But we're like a pretty small company, so I'm literally the only. I'm basically the marketing department is pretty much what I am, along with my boss who he owns like half the company and he does the writing and stuff, but I do all the visual work. So, the work kind of fluctuates. Sometimes there won't be a ton of work to do, and then other times there'll be a lot of work to do. So it's up and down. So one thing I've always noticed, especially with, yeah, it's pretty cool. But to be honest, I've been trying to get out of it for about ever since I started, almost. I would like to just do my art full time and focus on that. So eventually, that's my goal. So yeah, 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry, folks. Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I would like to just do my art full time and stuff. That's really my eventual goal. So one thing I've noticed, I was gonna say, one thing I've noticed with drawing, I noticed this when I was drawing my cat a few years ago when I started drawing her. From particular angles of a cat's head, this one you don't see it as much, at least with one of the ears. But this line of the ear here, these like inside lines, they usually line up. If you can like trace this line downward, almost lines up directly with the eye and the nose. Like this line here is going to be right where the eye is, pretty much, like right there on the side of all the way down to the nose. I've noticed that when I was drawing my cat years ago, and I use it a lot. Like if we look at this one that I did, this one you can see it pretty clearly, like boom, it just lines up. These kind of go down. It's pretty close. And it depends on the angle. It depends on the angle of the head and stuff. Like this one, it's not going to line up, but it does line up with the eye if you go almost straight down from where it ends. The line is right there. So that's kind of a guideline I've been using a lot when I draw cats. Something I get wrong all the time is the eyes. It's really difficult. What's going on? Scarlett, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, hopefully YouTube will recommend my videos and streams more. Yeah, I hope so. It's all about like watch time and stuff, so maybe I'm just not that exciting, which is fine. But I'm just gonna keep grinding no matter what. It's one thing that's been difficult for me for many years, to be honest, is like try to just keep going no matter what. And it's something I really want to just do. And I figure, you know what, I kind of love what I'm doing right now, like these drawings and cats and stuff. So it's like I just need to enjoy what I do and, let the rest do its thing. So I'm gonna try to, it's gonna take a few cat portraits here to really figure out some stuff that I'm trying to figure out. Like where are the eyes usually on the cat's head. Like with this particular angle, it's almost like they're above the halfway mark, like from its chin. But normally, I don't know, sometimes when I see cats, it really depends on the angle you're looking at them, I guess. I'm looking at my cat over there, try to compare. She has her head downward, so I almost need like a straight on view first to kind of dissect the actual, the basic kind of generic dimensions, I guess you could call it. Another thing, I realized this morning. I was thinking, and yesterday when I drew this cat up here that I showed you guys, something I realized was even though I've drawn my cat like for a few years off and on, just when I had time and stuff. And something I realized is that I kind of absorbed a lot of the anatomy, but like unconsciously. Like I didn't consciously think about like all the anatomy, but there was stuff like the ears that I consciously like figured out, like how the ears line up to the eyes pretty much in particular angles. But I realized there's like a lot of it I did like unconsciously absorb it, and maybe that's why. And see, I already messed this up. So I already messed up the head shape here. Definitely. Which is okay. Could just be the ear here, and then that face needs to come down. So it's like, usually I can tell when something's off, like, because I can just see it. But sometimes I don't know how to fix it, which is kind of the issue. It's like, I don't really know how to, I don't know the anatomy enough to like how to fix it or what the basic general, the generalized kind of guidelines of a cat's face. So like the eye should be, I'm trying not to worry too much about actual proportions and stuff. But if something's pretty off, I want to try to fix it if I can. And I'm just going for like kind of semi-realistic. I'm not like doing super realistic anything, I just want to do like quick kind of sketches. But just to try to start understanding the structure involved here. But I think I just have to draw a lot of these to really start understanding the overall structure. So interesting. Okay, I drew these kind of like too far down, too big, so that kind of just go down a little bit and then back up. I'll get there. Slowly but surely. But I think really this part is what I struggle with the most. So that's probably what I'm going to practice a lot. And I'm probably going to practice the features individually and stuff. Probably draw a lot of cat eyes and stuff. Try to figure out how to do it. Nathan, what's happening? Hello, everyone. Brad, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Ugh. So this guy's kind of hard. It's kind of hard I start out with this one because it's so furry, actually. There's a lot of like fur coming off, which kind of, it's not really the part of the actual like structure, you know, it's kind of outside of the actual structure and stuff like that. So I might find a different one for now, like a skinnier one. Not a skinnier one, but a less fluffy one to start out with. That probably would have been smart, but I kind of just went for it. I mean, not bad. Let's try to get like, let me try to find like a straight on one. We can come back to this one. So that one's smaller, but still. Side view, side view. Do some side view later. How did I not get a straight on view? I saw like so many of them. I seriously didn't save one? Okay, give me a second here. How did I not save a straight on view? 1 second, folks. I think I was avoiding like a straight on cat face for some reason. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, hairless breed. Actually, that would probably be the best thing to do. Yeah, good point. Let me see if I can find that pretty quickly. Hairless. I can type hairless cat. See what we get here. Yeah, they are like really skinny actually. Almost like too skinny. Very wrinkly. Okay, where is a good one? I could try this, I guess, for now. Sorry, folks. Should have been more prepared. I'm trying. Let's do cat portrait. I'm almost done. Oh, here we go. Straight on view. Get 2 different ones. Boom and boom. Okay, there we go. That's pretty straight on. We got this weird one. It's very different. So if I zoom this in, so that's what I'm looking at. It's like staring into your soul. Yeah, they are very odd looking, but let's try it. Let's just see. Yeah, this looks like very cartoony, this first one I did. But that's okay. We're starting out. We're just trying. I'm just trying to see the different planes going on here. So it's almost like it's down like this. Looks almost like ET or something, dude. It's very weird. So they have like this, and then their mouth is like separate. Just make that one piece for now. And the chin. But then their skin goes off like this. And then they have like big ears. I mean, is cat's fur really that fluffy? Like his ear literally sticks so far off. It's like, I don't think my cat does that, but she doesn't have like that much fur. It's like these are definitely seem a little different. I don't know too much about different breeds of cats and stuff and how they're actually what the main differences really are. So the eyes, I mean, I guess it's similar to humans, huh? Like the eyes are halfway. So the eyes are like halfway. Then we have I'm sure there's like cheat sheets out there for like cat anatomy and stuff. But that's okay. I just want to have fun and try to do my own observations a little bit. So this particular cat, I mean, there's a lot of different breeds, I guess. That's going to be the difficult part. This particular cat, the eyes, I think the nose kind of comes outward. And the angle of the eyes, man, he's got some big eyes. Yeah, that's a good question, Brad. Everyone have a good weekend. Hello, I guess, people in the States here, we got a 3-day weekend today, so it's pretty nice. Sucks that it's almost over now, but now the difficult part is drawing the other eye to make it match as closely as possible. Hmm. Something I struggle with, cat's eyes. Something I really struggle with. Yeah, that's what I was gonna, that's what I thought of today or yesterday when I drew this particular cat last night. I realized I learned something when drawing my cat a lot last year, and it has to do with like when you're viewing cats from like the side angle, usually their eyes, see, it's weird, like this angle you don't see it, but if you're viewing them like from the profile, the top of their eyes literally becomes like flat, or even when their eyes are closed it's like this, but even from the side their eyes are kind of flat and then it just curves down like this. That's literally like a cat's eye from the side view. Like if the head was here and then the ears are back here or whatever. I don't know that's why I'm drawing cats' heads, because I don't know the actual. It's like a circle and the snout comes off from the side. Something like that. Yeah, I need more practice. I've never really drawn this. The cat's eye goes down like this. Yeah, it's something I'm learning. Figuring this out. That's what today's all about. It's just learning. Sketching a little bit, having some fun, and seeing what I can learn here. What can I absorb? Okay. So this looks kind of freaky and terrible and creepy. $70+ sketch pads worth it? Which ones are those? I've never used a $70 sketch pad, to be honest. Which ones are you referencing? Draw a cat skull might help. Yeah, maybe. That's probably a good point. But yeah, I like Strathmore papers. I'm just using some loose drawing paper I've had for many years now. I don't know what brand or anything it is, but $70 sketch pads? I mean, how much paper does it have? I don't know. If you're gonna like, I don't know. Just for sketching, no, I wouldn't. But if you're like doing like finished pieces that you're gonna sell and like you know you're gonna be able to sell them, like okay, maybe if it's that important to you. Somebody asks, sorry to interrupt the train of thoughts. When drawing the circle on which one bases the face head, how does one find the perfect center to subdivide it? Just with practice? Well, that's the thing. Nothing's ever perfect, right? So you don't have to like worry about it being perfect, to be honest. You just do your best. I mean, that's literally all we can do. Just do our best. So like if you're gonna draw any kind of portrait or whatever, you know, and you draw like a circle, you know, you just find, boom, there it is. I mean, you can usually see it. Now, is that the exact perfect center? Like, not really, but just eye it, you know, and then just go from there. Whatever. Yeah, I guess it's just practice, you know, and for me personally, it's like practice and just go for it. You know, you have to do it a lot. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with these like cat faces right now. I'm trying to just like do it a lot so it'll become second nature to me. I know I'm gonna have to draw a lot of these, and probably quicker than I'm doing now. I'm gonna get quicker, and I'd probably be quicker if I wasn't talking on a live stream, but I'm kind of just taking my time here and hanging out. So yeah, there's a lot of things like I'm gonna do another one actually. See, I don't know what this is. This is just nonsense, but I'll learn more about the profile view later in a second, once I get there. I'm gonna do a different. Trying to see, are they pretty similar? This one's tilted a bit. Let's do this one. This one looks like my cat, kind of. Yeah, exactly, man. Just practice and just draw a lot, you know? It just comes in time, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because most of the time, like finding the perfect center like this, you're not even gonna need it. Most of the time, the faces you want to draw and the portraits you want to draw, ones that are gonna be interesting, they're not gonna be like straight on view like this anyway, most of the time. Most of the time they're gonna be turned. So like if you're drawing, say you're drawing a portrait and you want like a particular whatever, like maybe the tilt of the head is like this, or like looking downward, and then maybe it's off to the side like this, and then their eyes would be here and here, the nose or whatever, and the mouth. Like it's not going to be like straight on. You don't need to find the center for the most part. You know what I mean? Like the center is not even that necessary. You know, this would be the ear or whatever. You just use the Loomis method and kind of boom, and there you go. You just have to do this like a billion times and take your time on it. Don't do it as quickly and as badly as I'm doing it. But, you know, and try to use a reference if you have some. But yeah, the center point thing, it's not really that not that big a deal. Like with this, I'm just like eyeing it up. Like, okay, maybe that's right. Maybe I'm off a bit. I don't know. Looks okay to me. I think this chin's probably a little overdone and stuff. Like, but I just need to draw cats like a billion times. So I'm going to draw another one. And I'll just use this circle, I guess. We'll go with this one. Try to see what we can do here. Probably needs to be a little bit wider for this particular cat, it looks like. Maybe go downward. Gonna lighten this up if I can, without fully erasing it. So ears here. See, and at this angle, the ears don't line up with the eyes. But the ends of the ears do, like this part does. So if I'm consistent with that, let's see. That's where the eye should be. The nose comes in. And the eyes are about halfway, which is about there. And I guess the mouth would be down here, something like this. Let's see, let's just draw this in quickly. So if we put the eyes in here, what does that look like? Is it too wide? Eyes too far apart? Maybe not. I think I drew the ears too far apart, probably, yeah. So maybe when I'm drawing it, see, I need to come up with a process here. I think I draw the ears last. I think I focus on the head first. I'm trying to think. Cubs win, what's happening? Yeah, a lot of cats. It's gonna be cats again. We're on a cat marathon that's gonna last about a year. I'm gonna draw some owls and stuff too eventually, but cats for now. I need to come up with a process. So like, okay, circle for the head or some kind of oval. I think I draw the ears last because they're coming off of the head. So I think I want to get like the tilt and all this first, kind of like a human portrait like I would do. And what do I do next? How do I find out the placement for, do I just go for the eyes since they're halfway? You know, it's something I need to think about here. Let's see, in this particular cat, interesting. Yeah. Oh. I'm just trying to do some measuring here on my screen. Give me 1 second. Oh no, it doesn't really work. Okay, never mind. Huh, weird. They have like weird proportions. It's very difficult to figure out. I was trying to figure out like, okay, from the top of the eyes, if I took from the top of the head to the top of the eyes, this measurement, and then I moved it downward, where does it line up to anything else on the face? Like this to this? Like with humans, it's like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Like you have like this easy kind of measurement system that you can use, the Loomis method. So I was wondering like, okay, with cats, is there a cat Loomis method? There probably is. Somebody probably figured something out, but it looks like from the top of the head to the corners, the outer corners of the eyes. So like, let me see. Let me show you guys here if I can with my mouse. So like from the top of the head to this part of the eye is the same as this part of the eye to the bottom of the nose. So it's not exactly the top of the eyes, but it's like the outer corners. It's very weird. But it could just be on this particular one cat. Maybe it's not always a thing. But anyway. Duke City, what's happening? He says, I'm ready for the big cats. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this week. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. 66 Lane. What's going on? What's happening? Cubs when asked, do you ever draw with rollerball pins? What's the rollerball? Are those the really inky ones? I used to. I don't have any right now, to be honest, I think. Oh, that's cool. You've been researching owls. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that eventually, too. Owls are really cool. There's more like 6 eyes rather than 5 eyes for cats versus human. I don't even know the 6 eye thing. What does that even mean, to be honest? Sounds good, daughter. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Is rollerball the same as ballpoint? I don't know. I have no idea. The rollerball, the really inky ones, I think. Yeah, I've drawn with those in the past, but I don't have any currently. So I think, yeah, let me try to figure this out. Let me get back to this here. Like, am I just gonna have to guesstimate everything when it comes to cats? I wish there was some kind of system here. I mean, I guess you could roughly say to the top of the eyes and then go a little bit further to the bottom of the nose. So I guess something like that. That kind of looks right. I think. As far as proportions. The eye shape doesn't really look right. And then the bottom of the nose should be here. Let's see. Let's draw it in. Yeah, I mean, I think that works. And then the cheeks, the little cheeks where the whiskers are, it's not wider. It's about almost, it extends a little further than the center of the eye. So if their pupil is here. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with these measurements once I figure them out. But like, okay, there's a center of the eye a little bit further. That's where this kind of puffs out to or whatever. Because I mean, I'm never going to draw cats straight on usually like this as much. They're going to be at different angles, right? I mean, but this might be useful in some manner. And then their little chin here. And if they're fluffier, then they're going to have a fluffier, bigger chin. Where it goes down like this, their actual face. So they kind of like a heart-shaped face, I guess. And then the ears. And the ears line up with the eyes. And then the ears seem to... it depends on the angle, of course, but seem to line up almost with this side of the face. Maybe they extend out a little bit. And then the height, I guess I just guesstimate. Oh, should be over here. I may have drawn a fatter cat here. I need to bring this in. Anyway, I hope this stream's not too boring today. I'm just kind of, you know, we're just chilling, hanging out. I'm trying to come up with I'm basically trying to come up with a system here, you know, like that I can repeat and practice a lot. You know, I was doing that with portraits, the Loomis method and stuff for heads, like a regular portrait, human portraits. You know, there's a method you can like practice and get better at. But with cats, I don't know. I don't know. It's not bad. Although it looks like, yeah, the ears come down to here, I guess. In reality. And then they'll either connect to the head like this, or you'll have an inside piece there. Yeah, you gotta have that kind of bridge. I think that really helps it make it look more like a cat. Kind of gotta have that bridge shape in there, the nose. Eye width, okay. 6 eye widths, I never heard of that one. Rollerball is water-based, ball pen is oil-based. Oh, I never knew that. Huh. No problem, Duke City. I mean, I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really teaching anything right now. I'm actually learning myself. So I'm trying to, nothing for me to really teach because I don't even really know it. I'm just observing and I'm just trying to figure it out. And trying to make it repeatable for myself. So I'm gonna try to do that quicker now. I'm gonna try to do not as detailed, but let's see, like, so it's not really a circle. It's not exactly a circle. I don't think. Let me do a quick measurement real quick. I hate measuring, but sometimes it's necessary. Yeah, so the width is wider than the height. Let's see how close I got that. Let's double check here. So this measurement should be taller than this measurement. Boom. I'm pretty much right on, actually. It's pretty close. It's supposed to be around here. Like if you were to make this into a square, using the width, and then this being the top of the square, this would be the square. That's where the square would come down to. So squares are really useful for figuring out proportions like that. If you just take one measurement of your subject and then turn it, you have a square. Then you can figure out how many squares tall is something, you know. Too much fancy feast, yeah. So it's more more of an oval, really, but it is pretty close to a circle, though. I think you could I think I could just draw it a circle and then and then cut into it, I guess. Let me try that again. So if it's a circle, I guess you could just cut into it and make the chin be a bit higher up, and then the head be like this. Top of the head there. So then you have a width, something like that. Or I can just guesstimate kind of an oval type shape. I wonder, let's see, the bottom of the chin to the top of the nose. Oh, wait, what do we got here? No way. Interesting. Okay, I just kind of figured something out. So I just figured out where the ears land on the top of the head, which is pretty much the top of the head, only off by a little bit. Take that measurement to the corners of the eyes, almost the top of the eyes. So if you take that measurement and then move it down. Wait, how did I do this? It looks so weird on my drawing. No way. 1. And then to the top of the nose. Okay, my proportions are a little bit off here. So if you take this measurement and then you move it down to the top of the nose, and then the top of the nose to the bottom of the chin, it's all pretty much the same. So you have like 1, 1, and 1. Top of the eyes to the top of the nose to bottom of the chin, and then top of the, where the ear is attached, not exactly the top of the head. It depends on the angle, I guess. But really like top of the head, top of the ears to the top of the eye. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm just like, I'm discovering stuff. This is interesting. Oh, okay. I'll check that out. Space Telegrams. Thanks for telling me about that. I'll definitely check that out. Maybe tomorrow or something. My next stream, I'll be much more knowledgeable. But yeah, today I'm just trying to learn from observation a bit, you know, and see what can I discover on my own. But I do want to. I'll check that out. If you notice, there's a pretty close circle shape at the end of the muzzle. What do you mean exactly? You mean like at the end of the muzzle? You mean like this part, this whole thing? Like above the nose, like the cheeks, the nose, like this whole type of thing? Is that like a circle or something? Yeah, so if I took like this measurement, try to divide chin to the top of the nose, take that, move it up, top of the eyes. Yeah, that's really interesting. I don't know. The whiskers, top or nose, bottom of chin. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good kind of muzzle thing to draw in, at least to give you the limits of where the eyes are going to be and stuff. But I'm still haven't figured out, what do I start with? I think you just have to guesstimate the eyes or something. Maybe you go off the nose first because you have the middle line here. Then you can kind of guesstimate the nose. So if I put the nose in, then I know the eyes are a little bit wider than the nose. Then I can just guesstimate based on sides of the head and stuff, something like this. And then boom, and then you can figure out exactly where the little muzzle should go. So I'm basically what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create something without really looking at a reference right now. I'm trying to see like, okay, is this repeatable? Is this something I can repeat and be pretty close, pretty accurate, look decent? It almost looks like a rabbit, to be honest. So then you have the eyebrows here, something like this. Yeah, it looks like a rabbit. Looks weird. Maybe it's because there's no ears, right? Can't really see the cat ears. Let's give this one like big pupils. And then the ears, that's where the ears pretty much almost in line with the eyes. That's where they start. Sure. Does that look like a cat? I don't know. Face too fat? Yeah. Maybe I was just thinking that it's like too rounded. See, and that's what it's hard. You can't really start with a exact circle, huh? Let me try to fix the shape a little bit here. Yeah, I think you have to slim in the bottom, you know? This part here. I think we gotta like slim it in a bit like this to create more of that cat kind of shape. Something like that. And I think you need to have like the eyeliner. I don't know. I'm trying, folks. I'm learning here. We'll figure it out. Figure it out together. Does look weird, but I did draw like big circle pupils. That is kind of weird as well. But cats do have that. I think what's thrown it off actually is the circle I made for the muzzle. Let's try to get rid of that little guideline. There we go. It's more cat-like. Almost looks like one of those hairless cats because it's kind of lacking in the markings here. That's pretty cute. Looks pretty cute, right? I mean, it's like kind of a cute cat. Is my camera in focus? Oh, let me... I focused it before the stream, but it's hard to tell. Okay. Hopefully that's better now. Cool. All right. I mean, I think I made the eyes a little too rounded or something, but whatever. It's good enough for now. It's kind of a generic type of cat look, you know, which is cool. I'm okay with. Let's try a profile view. That's what I really need to focus on, I think, a little bit more. We'll return to this, but there's many more I need to draw here. So, you know, we'll do some 3/4 and stuff. We'll try to figure things out a bit more, but that might be, let me see, what's a really good profile view. We got some yawning ones. Okay, I think this one might be the best. The ears are a little smaller though, I think. We'll do a few. Let's just zoom this in a bunch. There we go. So, oops. Check that out. Cool. All right. Corners of the smile too high. Yeah, you're probably right. Good point. It does make it look cuter though. I think it does add to the cuteness. So I'll leave it, but Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I think you're right about that though. Probably it probably needs to like dip off a little sooner for that particular one to be a little more realistic looking. So something interesting here about the profile view. Yeah, I think we just start with a circle as a base, and then from there we can build this. They have a really short kind of snout. I always, every time I've been drawing it recently, I always draw it too far out, too big. And then they have, see, that might be too tall. I'm not sure. Well, we're trying. We'll figure it out. Basically, what I'm trying to do also is like, I'm trying to learn this stuff, but I'm also trying to simplify as much as I can. So I'm not trying to make it like super realistic. And I might do a stream eventually. I was thinking, I have some ideas for other streams, like drawing realistic cats, like trying to make them look more realistic. And then also trying to draw more cartoon looking cats to maybe simplify it as much as possible. And I like that idea is like, because I'm trying to draw more semi realistic now, kind of like this one that I did last night. Like it's still realistic, but it's more semi realistic. You know, it's not like super duper realistic. So being able to have that control of like how cartoony do I want to go or how realistic do I want to go, I think is a cool skill to have, and it's something I'm trying to focus more on nowadays, because for the longest time I've been pursuing just realism, and I don't know, I just want to try some other stuff, you know, and I think it's cool to have, because most people, a lot of people don't want to don't want to learn to draw super realistic or realism. You know, some people just want to sketch and have fun and just want to be a little more accurate with stuff or draw semi realistic. And yeah, I just want to have the ability to do it. You know, I think it's the top of the head's more flat too. It seems like, and then can't really see what happens here because of the ears, but I think it just kind of goes down like this. But there are ears here. And something I've learned with the ears too, it's like it's not just these parts here that make the ears. It's like the ears kind of come back down, and you can if you have a cat or if you've seen cats before, they do have like more of a internal their internal structure of their ears down here. This is kind of just the satellite of it, you know what I mean? Satellite part of their ear. But where it attaches, this is where like it kind of attaches to the head here. And then it has on the back, especially on the back side of the ear, you can see more of this like internal structure coming down in different kind of forms. Something like that. Seeing the eye is so much easier usually. Okay, so I got this snout thing really way off. I made it too long again. But that's okay. It's supposed to come down and probably come out here. Or even different angle. And then it's fine. It's supposed to come down from there, but it's okay. So the nose is gonna be up a little bit. It's supposed to be up a little bit higher. But that's okay for now. We'll just try to take note of this stuff. Because then the cheek is supposed to be kind of in line with the nose, it seems. But the eye seems a little bit easier from the side because it's just this kind of shape. But yeah, you can see this nose, I made it too far down. Like this muzzle part should be moved up. But this is how I learn. You know, you just keep doing it, keep trying. So the shape of it should be, here's the forehead. And it comes almost straight down. See, that's more of how it should be. Sort of. That way this part of the eye, which we normally see over here, this kind of part, the bridge or whatever, lines up the nose. Interesting, yeah. So the eye should actually be up here. Anyway. Yeah, I guess stylized, you could say. Yeah, I was just thinking about this earlier. I've been thinking a lot actually recently. I feel like my drawings don't really have a style to them, I feel like, but I guess you could say stylized. Um, I would just say more simplified, I guess. It's really the way to put it. Like just trying to draw in the least amount of. See, is that the same angle? It's definitely not actually. Huh, interesting. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I mean, we're doing better than when I started out with. I was definitely getting warmed up there. Let's try to do some more. Let's keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Not bad. Let's try this one because I can see a little bit more in this one in a way, and I can see a little bit less. I can see less under the chin and stuff, but I can see more at the eye and everything. So it looks like the top of the head and then straight down and then straight out like that. The chin's going to be underneath though. If I draw that way, it's fine. And then the eye is here at the forehead. So I have this triangle. That's what I was talking about earlier. Huh. That's interesting. So they have this part of their eye that's like a ball, obviously, like this eyeball. But then I can see actually like a more of a square shape of the actual eye, and then it like comes down off of that. If that makes sense. It's really weird looking, but that's what I'm seeing in a way, sort of. I kind of exaggerated a bit much because it's hard to fit it all in there, but that's kind of what it is. And then you have these little like markings and stuff going down to the nose. Looks so weird without ears. Like doesn't even look like a cat. Now obviously in this type of view, the other ear is always gonna be like smaller and shorter just due to perspective and stuff, the way that we're looking at it. That's pretty simple. I know that. I'm more focused on this kind of relationship here of the features. That's really, and then off of this kind of comes almost straight down. Other markings and stuff, they're usually pretty important to see. I think I made the head shape a little too low or something. Hmm. I don't know. Am I getting anywhere? Am I getting somewhere? I guess I don't have to worry about that right now. I mean, this is my first time ever really studying this and trying this. Can't really expect to like get anywhere with this right now. It's just like practice, you know. And you guys are just witnessing the practice basically. But it's pretty fun. And then the whiskers are always interesting. So something cool is they're always like in a line actually. They grow in a linear fashion, and they look thicker at the top and then get thinner as they move down. Quite beautiful, I think. Neck too broad. Yeah, possibly, but that's okay. We're just sketching, just having fun, so. The outline of this cat would make a cool logo. Yeah, probably. I'm sure there's a logo out there already that using this, to be honest. I even made the ear too big here, but it's okay. Like this stuff doesn't really matter, but I'm more focusing on this kind of stuff. Trying to see like really subtle relationships like this. Like, okay, how can I simplify like the eye here, something like that? It's kind of cool. Kind of using like these guidelines to figure things out. but also just practicing, getting used to drawing cat heads and stuff. Let's try this one. That way when I do my other sketches, like this one that I show you guys a lot, I can like more intuitively draw the mouth better. Because see, the way I drew this mouth, it's as if the head is looking straight at us almost. It's like the eyes I got pretty good. And I something clicked when I started drawing these eyes. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like it's looking this way, you know, it's like his face is pointing this way, but then the mouth is like lower down and pointing straight towards us. So like the mouth needs to be turned into the other perspective, you know. But it's just something I was doing a quick sketch and I just, you know, it's something you don't realize till later afterwards. And you're like, oh, I kind of screwed that up. I knew something was a little off in the moment, but I didn't really feel like fixing it. So I just kind of went with it, you know, because it's not that important. It's just like a sketch that I'm just having fun with, you know. And then this one's pretty challenging because you know, just the angle. So I gotta pay attention to kind of the different planes here of things going on, like top of the head and then it curves around. Like almost like I need to find the line of the eyes, like a, let's see. And the nose kind of comes off that. It's almost like a real, like a human portrait almost. And that's what I'm just trying to understand more. It's like, how can I figure this stuff out? I mean, I definitely don't know it all or anything like that, you know. I know the basics, I know the fundamentals, I know. I mean, I know a lot of stuff. But I've also never really tried learning a particular subject like this, like the anatomy or, you know, really deeply exploring and studying one subject for a while. Not something I've done ever, really. Like I said earlier, like I feel like my art doesn't really have a particular style in it. Mostly it's because over the years I've been more focused on the quality of my work, the realistic quality, rather than style, you know, and or like even figuring out what it is that I want to create. So this year it's like I'm trying to focus more now on creating stuff that I like. I mean, I did in the past, of course, like I did a lot of landscapes and paintings and stuff that I did like. But I'm just like taking a different approach to it now, I guess you could say. It does kind of look like a bear, you know what I mean? Without ears and stuff. I don't know if that's my lack of skill drawing this cat head or if cats kind of look like bears. I don't know. Probably a mixture of both, maybe. Yeah, I mean, this isn't perfect, definitely. But this is a pretty difficult angle, and I kind of got caught up in the details before planning it out, which is a mistake, and that always happens to me. That's why I'm trying to like start sketching more like this so I don't get caught up in stuff and get distracted. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my crappy videos from 10 years ago. Hopefully you can watch some more recent of my videos that are a lot better quality with better drawings and better stuff. What is the white ibis experiment? White ibis experiment. I have an idea for you. See if you can draw a cat using only straight lines. Oh yeah. Come on, man. Definitely. I could do that. That's definitely a kind of challenge I would like. Boom, I'm gonna add that to the list. I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a challenge too where I'm limiting the amount of pencil strokes that I use per sketch. You know, like 20 lines for. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Exactly. Struthless. Yeah. Exactly. I forgot that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just taking a partly that approach to it. Okay, this one's nonsense. Let me try it again. Let's see. Let's try to do it quickly here. So we have this. One thing I'm missing is like this, the part that's hard for me is like this muzzle. Huh. Got like a bone here and then I don't know what the heck's going on with this. This angle is like super challenging for me. Okay. Let's try to plan out the rest first before I get caught up in this. Nose leads to the eyes. Should I do the only straight lines right now? Should I try that? Might help, to be honest. I do like using a lot of straight lines, but I'm not using it right now. Man, how do I figure out an angle like this? I don't know if that's any better, to be honest. That's like, so what's off here? I mean, this is definitely like too long or something. Needs to be cut in right there. I don't know, man. Okay, let me try a different one. This one's making me angry. Okay, we got an AI cat here. Let's keep going. This one's interesting. This one's interesting because he's looking upward. Man, their face shape is just so different. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that one. I'm sick of that one. We'll go back. Their face shape is so different from all different angles. Like this one's more like way more of an oval, you know, like way more compressed. Obviously, I mean he's looking upward, but I don't feel good at drawing. Thank you. I don't feel good at drawing right now when I'm trying to like learn stuff. When I'm forcing myself to. I don't know why I do this stuff on my stream. Make me look like I'm bad at drawing. I promise I'm good. I promise I know what I'm doing to some extent. Just trying to simply break this down. What's going on, Romaire? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I go back to the 3/4 profile, definitely. Do something with teeth. Okay, I'll do that next. Cubs win. We got some yawning ones. Yeah, is this face shape different? Man, all these cats have different. Yeah, I know what you mean, Lord Engine. Yeah, I got a stack. I should show you guys a stack of like stuff I did the last 3 or 4 months of drawing humans. I got a stack of hands and faces and figures, just like, yeah. First found UV's early tutorials, which I learned a lot from. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully my videos nowadays will be much better. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, than my older crappy videos. Yeah, do all these different breeds of cats have such different... Is that why this is so difficult for me to like figure out? Because they all have like different structures actually. I didn't really factor that in when learning how to draw cat heads and faces. I didn't really think about all the different kind of breeds that there are. I was just like thinking like, okay, generic cat, like my cat, like a tabby cat. And then now there's like, I forgot there is all these different kinds, isn't there? That I'd have to like learn. I think I can kind of just figure it out generically, you know, to some extent. That's not bad. One of the eyes is a little bigger than the other one. I think, huh, interesting. I drew this one too low, actually, because his nose goes up to here, like this, and then the eye needs to be up. Gosh darn it. Doesn't it suck when you get something like that you think looks good and then you have to erase it? It's like you have to erase it even though you don't want to. I can't stand that, man, but it's part of the process. Cuz you got to make it better. It's like the I always like the quote for like, I think it's normally for writing, but it's called "Murder Your Darlings." I always like that quote because I think it applies to drawing too. It's like, even though you like something, it means like, even though you like something, doesn't mean it's good for the overall. You know, like if you're writing a book, you might like the sentence or the paragraph you wrote, but if it's not good, it doesn't fit in with the rest of it, then you have to just murder it. You have to get rid of it, so to speak. And also, what is necessary to make it look like a cat? What's like the most minimal stuff that I can add? What's the most minimal lines that I need to add? Okay, something's weird with his eyes. I think I put them too close together. I don't know. You guys can see it much more clearly than I can from your perspective. But he's more of a fluffy, chubby buddy here. Not bad though. Not bad. And then at the form of the whisker lines there. What to do? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a different one, maybe like a yawning one or something. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna get enough practice today to figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do this for a couple weeks, probably, to really get comfortable to be able to draw these more quickly and more confidently. But not bad. I mean, I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm on the road. I'm on the road to being on the road, you know. Yeah, exactly. Space telegrams. You got to get the bad ones out so the good ones can happen, you know. Exactly. I got to write down that idea. Cats using only straight lines. Am I going to forget that? I'll probably remember that. Not bad. Cool sketch. Definitely better than this nonsense I had up here. That looks like a fox or something. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. Let's try Cubs win wanted one with some teeth. See if we can find that. That one's kind of cool. Oh, what about that one, Cubs win? uh, what do you mean, Jimmy? A jar. Let me see. We got some yawning ones like this. I don't know if this one is this a house cat? This looks more like a wild cat. Oh, my drink. I didn't realize. I forgot you guys can like see me and stuff. Yeah, here we go. I usually drink out of mason jars, so yeah. I've been doing it for many years, so. What can I say? I make my tea in those. I make smoothies, everything. Yeah, man. I drink from mason jars. I didn't. I see. I've been doing it for so many years. I forget it's like a weird thing. People are like, "Oh, you're drinking from a jar," and I'm like, "Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's weird about that?" I don't know. Is this a real? I don't think this is a regular. Is this a regular house cat? What do you guys think? I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it anyway, just to get it in. It's still going to be practice. I don't know if it is, but that's what you do in the South. I'm from the South actually, but I never drank out of mason jars growing up, though. I started when I got to California. Let's see, we got the ears here. I don't know why I'm starting with the ears, but it just seems comfortable to try to start with the ears. I don't know if comfortable is the best thing to do, but feels right. Let's try to figure this out now. This is going to be difficult. So let's see, we got face coming down, nose coming out, nose here. Huh. Okay, I'm struggling here. We got some issues here. Let's see. So the inside of this eye should be there. I think the ear here is a little off. And the side of the head should be like there. Oh, I can't really see the side of the head, to be honest. It's like it's kind of all clumping together. And then we have the cheek there. I don't know. We'll just go with that. Definitely doesn't look happy. And the top of the eye. Wow, it's actually lower. Perspective. Yeah, it's definitely angry. Um, oh yeah, that makes sense. Any plans on doing TikTok? I do have a TikTok actually. You gotta search me up on there, bro. I do have a TikTok, but yeah, I was just planning like 1 or 2 days ago. I was thinking I gotta start doing more lives on there or something. I've never done like a live on TikTok, so I gotta figure that out because right now it seems I never really used to go on TikTok or anything because it just kind of it's kind of ruined everyone's uh attention span. But kind of been going on there recently just to check things out, and it seems like there's a ton of people on there. It seems like that's where everybody's at. So it's like, yeah, I need to start and it's a good place to kind of like build up. Like I've seen a lot of YouTubers actually, they have a popular YouTube channel because of their TikTok. Like they get all their following from TikTok or something like that. So it's like, yeah, I probably need to do something with that. But yeah, I post on there almost every day. Same as YouTube, same as my social media. It's just another one in the lineup, so to speak. But this year I do plan on I'm working on a bunch more videos right now, like editing them. But I'm trying I'm gonna try to put out like 3 videos a week. 3 drawing videos, and then also based on those drawing videos make shorts from them. So I'm trying to do like pretty much videos every day almost, whether it's a long video or a short video. So like yeah, it's I don't know how well I'll be able to actually do that once my, with my day job and everything, but I'm going to try cuz I'm really trying to get this thing going more this year. This is the year to try stuff. I've been planning this for a couple months now. Dang it, man. This is challenging. This is pretty difficult. I will say. Let's draw this out simply first. Let's just see. I mean, I think that's pretty close, right? The sad thing is, man, I had a TikTok. I was like on the TikTok train before it became big, I was on TikTok many years ago, like 2018 or something, like right when it came out. And I posted like one video and I never really kept posting. I never used it. And it's one of my biggest regrets nowadays, because it's like, man, I could have had so many videos on there already and had like possibly had a bigger following and stuff because of that. But I just didn't stick with it years ago before it became this big thing. So what to do? Yeah, I think I do have my TikTok added to my links, pretty sure. Brad, yeah. Yeah, see, all the people watching my live stream right now, you guys are normal human beings that no offense to people that watch TikTok and stuff, of course. I watch it from time to time. Very rarely though. There is some funny stuff on there, and I get some ideas about things. I try to look at it from like a creator's perspective. That's kind of why I go on there to do research and stuff in that way. But yeah, you guys have more of attention span. So like, of course you guys aren't gonna like TikTok. Like a lot of other people will, the younger generation and stuff. They like that kind of stuff for some reason, and it's the whole instant gratification thing. They're able to just, oh, they don't like this video. Oh, 1 second, scroll past, 1 second, scroll past. And then that's why, everyone's videos are doing terribly. A lot of people's videos are doing terribly on YouTube because nobody watches longer videos anymore. But, yeah. Wow, this cat looks terrible, to be honest. But I tried it. And that's what matters. They can't all be good sketches, I can't always draw something good. I mean, I think the ears came out really well. And he looks really mean, really mad. But everything else about it is kind of crap. But, what can I do? Can't win them all. I think I'm just kind of missing some of this like form and stuff that really needs to be there. And yeah, a lot of I got too detailed with it again. I got too detailed before I planned it out, and that's kind of my struggle with stuff. I think I need a new sheet. I need a new sheet of paper here, folks. But we can look at what I've done so far today. We got a cute cat. Got a hairless cat. We got a weird unfinished cat. We got some other random cats. Not bad. Let me date this one so that I know. 1/15. And then these down here also 1/15. This is from 1/14 yesterday. Start a new sheet. Let's try again. Really, that's one of my best? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think so, Brad. I think you're right. I think there's something going on there. It was obviously I was off, but nobody looks good when they're mad. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, yeah, nobody here really likes TikTok. I kind of agree. I agree. I like it because it could be potentially good for my art and my business for this side of it. So I have to like it for that reason. I mean, it's definitely not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things like, well, you just kind of have to use it as a I got to use it. You know what I mean? It's like either get left behind or I use it to try to, do something. Should I try to do a yawning cat again and try to plan it out better? I feel like let's try this one. I'm going to try this. Really, thanks, Neon Batman. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. At least I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see that I'm getting better, but at least somebody does. So that's good. It's good to know. Yeah, I agree, Brad. TikTok is the best marketing tool right now. So that's why I'm trying to do better on there and try to, because you never know, man. It just takes one video. It just takes one thing you do, one thing you post that can go big, and then the rest of your videos will get traction, hopefully. You know, it's one of those stupid things. You never know which one it's going to be or what it could be. So you kind of have to just do a lot of stuff, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do this year, but also I'm trying to do stuff where like I don't want to sell my soul, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to lose. What am I trying to say? You know, I want to do what I want to do. I want to create the art that I want to create. I don't want to just draw like famous people just to get, you know, that was like a thing a few years ago. I don't know if anyone, I mean, you guys probably remember, people used to like on YouTube before it was completely saturated like it is now. There was people on there that would draw like famous people, or they would draw like superheroes or something, and they would and they would just make them look like super realistic. And that was a way to get views. If you like, if you were, you know, you wanted to get views, you would just draw like super realistic, and you would draw like, you know, Robin Williams or Taylor Swift or whatever. You know, you just draw like a famous person, and everybody like, oh my God, it's so good. And then that was like your way to get views, you know? And it's like, I don't want to do something like that. Like, I want to draw what I'm actually interested in, like what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm genuinely interested in drawing cats. I have a cat. It makes it like meaningful to me. So it's like, yeah. And then last year I started drawing owls for like 1 year, and I kind of partially drew them for a year, for a few months. And I really like, I think they're a cool animal. It's just cool when you see one. It's very rare. They're just very different. It's something cool. And there's like a lot of like symbolism behind owls and stuff. You know, it's just like, it's a lot of cool stuff that I could potentially play around with. Because I kind of like adding symbolism in my work. It's something I used to do when I first started painting back in like 2012, 2011, 2013. You know, it was kind of cool to make paintings like that, where I had like a little more symbolism in them, more meaning behind them. And yeah, eventually I have some ideas for art this year that I want to create, and I'll start working on it soon, actually. I want to do around like possibly like between, you know, I don't really have a set number yet of what I want to create, but maybe like 20 new pieces of art that are more finished. So I'm getting the details. Okay, don't get in the details yet. Let's focus on the whole thing first. I'm sitting here drawing the tongue and everything, just talking, and then I'm gonna end up getting too detailed. So yeah, I got some ideas for stuff this year, and I already have like photo reference and stuff for them. I have it all planned out. Some of them are going to be like watercolor paintings. I know people like seeing me paint more, and I've just been drawing the last few months. So I've gotten some questions from a few folks. Are you ever going to do watercolor painting again? Are you ever going to paint again? Da-da-da. Have you given up on painting? No, I haven't. I haven't given up on painting. I'm going to paint again. I'm just focusing on drawing right now a lot, and focusing on the subjects that I want to create in my paintings, and do some pen and ink drawings as well of those things. But yeah, I have some more meaningful pieces that I do want to create, and I'll create them partially on the streams here eventually. I'll try to like plan out the compositions or something, or, you know, do like the sketch of it, plan it out, try to plan out the painting or something. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's see. YouTube has exploded in the past 10 years. Yeah, I mean, not even that much, to be honest. When I first got on YouTube and I was doing acrylic lesson videos and stuff, there was nobody on there, dude. There was freaking nobody doing it. There was like one or two other people making acrylic videos that I remember. It was like so easy. It was like no one was doing anything. And that was before people were even knew you could make money on YouTube. Like I started YouTube right as you could start making money. And that wasn't even my motivation at the beginning. I was doing daily videos every day. Daily videos every day. That sounds stupid. I was doing daily videos with like very minimal editing and stuff. And like just pumping out videos, man, of like paintings and vlogging. There was nobody on here. And then once everyone found out, oh, you can make money, then it was like, oh, let's get on here. And like now it's become like a whole money thing, you know? It's like, how can we get viewers? We need clickbait. We got to you know, we got to come up with the stupidest title that has mystery in it, that doesn't even tell you what the video is about, so that makes people want to click on it. It's so annoying. I can't stand it. And I'm just so sick of seeing like the one thing that'll, you know, change your life, your drawings, or the one thing you need to take better photos, or the one thing you need, or the three things. It's like, just tell me what it is. Stop with this stupid clickbait nonsense. It's like I get it. I get it's like mystery. I know you have to do it. You know, I know it's like the video is going to be about this one thing, but the most of the time, this one thing that they're going to talk about is not even that big of a deal. It's not this huge thing. It's not this big mysterious thing. It's something stupid. It's something simple that you've probably already heard before. But instead, they wasted like 10 minutes explanation trying to get to the point just so you can watch a lot of minutes and they'll get more views and more money from it. It's just annoying, dude. Anyway, that's my rant for now. Anyway, Lord Engine says, I saw you many years ago when you were painting with Clive. Yeah, that was so many years ago for sure. Yeah, I remember the owl phase. Oh yeah, we're still in the owl phase, dude. We're still there. YouTube is the only social media I consume. Okay, interesting. Yeah, me too, mostly, to be honest. I mean, YouTube is where it's at. Didn't you do an owl a couple days ago? I did not. I would like to be honest. When can we see the next landscape painting vlog? I miss those. Well, not right now because it's cold outside. Dude, I still haven't even finished. If you guys are subscribed to my travel channel, my Schaefer Travel, whatever I named it. It's where I put all my plein air videos, plein air adventure vlogs. I went to Pakistan like a year and a half ago, and I still haven't even finished editing the videos. I still have like 10 more videos of my Pakistan trip of painting to put out. I just don't have the time, man. I just don't have, and I don't really get many views on that channel or anything, so I just don't even focus on it right now. So yeah, that's another problem. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, man, I want to edit those videos because it's been a year and a half. I haven't even put out the videos. It's like, whatever. It's like, by now, it's literally the only reason I have that channel is like just to document, just for me to look back on and be like, this was cool. Something I did in my life. It's going to be cool to look back on. I don't really care if people like watch it or not or whatever. It's just for me to look back on many years because I already have videos on there from like 2015, 2016 of oil paintings and stuff that I did and like plein air videos. It's like, it's cool to look back on those, and it's going to be cool in another 5 or 10 years to look back and see where I was and what I was doing. So this poor cat, I should give him some teeth. So yeah, I don't know when it's going to be, but I can't do any painting right now outside because it's so cold and rainy and wet, and you can't really. Yeah, I need to open up. I'm going to do that soon, Romare. Maybe next month or something. I'll open up a channel for like a monthly art challenge for people to do. That would be cool. we'll just pick like one subject, and then you just each month we'll have like a different thing to create. Be kind of cool. Well, this one's a little weird. I messed up a lot here. So there's too much space here between his eye and his mouth, but not bad. Not bad overall. Whatever. It is what it is. Huh. Are you still interested in acrylics or oils? Are you pretty much done with them? To be honest, I still, it's been, man, I haven't done acrylics. I'm done with acrylics, to be honest, probably. Done with acrylics. I haven't done them since 2015, but oils, last time I did them was 2019. And to be honest, I do miss them a little bit. I may eventually, I don't know, we'll see, man. Not this year, maybe, but maybe sometime in the future eventually. I wouldn't be opposed to having like a little sketchbook of water mixable oil paintings that I can paint on paper. I wouldn't mind that. You know, it'd have to be much more simplified than I had in the past. As far as like cleanup and solvents and all, I don't want to do that anymore. I definitely would want it to be more simplified, like water mixable, easy cleanup, quick, simple, you know, and be able to like paint on paper or something. You know, I don't want to take up a lot of space. I'm more of a minimalist, you know, and I don't want to have a ton of art. I already have a bunch of art laying around. So I don't want more laying around. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, eventually in the future, I would like to do that. To be honest, I was just thinking about that today, man. I was just thinking, you know what? Eventually I might do oils again eventually. Because I do like them. I mean, there's art that I created with oils. It's like really good. I got really good at oil painting. I mean, I feel like the quality of my oil painting was getting really good. I liked the landscapes that I was doing. The portraits was really good. And then I just quit it because I wanted to be more minimalist and like take a different path, you know? I wanted to be more of like a plein air artist, you know, and just go outside. And then to do that, I needed like, watercolor, you know, for me personally. I won't click on anything with an arrow in the thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. Quote, I did this every day. Here's what happened. Yeah, exactly. I'm done watching those kind of videos. I'm done like clicking on those stupid clickbait. I'm so sick of those things, man. And I'm hoping that the internet, I don't know if it's going to happen, but this is my biggest hope, is that eventually people are going to get numb to it. I hope people are going to stop. I mean, it's probably not going to happen because it's all money driven. But my hope is that people become numb to that stuff. Like, here's what happened. The one thing to do this. And like, people are just going to be like, oh my God, like stop with the nonsense, you know, like stop clickbaiting. I know it's not technically clickbait, but like, what was I saying? I just hope it goes more back to like authenticity and like, what is the actual video about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be tricked into watching your stupid video, you know, explaining for 15 minutes and then getting to the point telling me like, oh, just turn your reference photo upside down and draw it upside down. You know, it's like, that's a 1 minute video. It doesn't need to be a 10-minute freaking video saying like, oh, just turn your reference photo upside down and then you'll see it as abstract shapes. Okay, thanks for the tip. You know, like I didn't need a 15-minute video going, this one thing will change your drawings forever. This is the best, you know, like so dumb. I can't stand it. purpose of Discord. Discord is just kind of like a community, and there's a bunch of different things on there, like channel that I have on my server. So, I mean, I could show it to you if you guys want to see it, but it's just a community of other artists, and you can post on there. We post like cool photos on there that we take. We post mostly people post art that they're creating. We have this one channel like show your art, and people just post every day like stuff they're sketching and painting. It's just a cool place to hang out. If you're not into it or whatever, no big deal. But I might make like a channel in there for like art challenge, and then just post the topic in there. And that way people every month, they can just post their art in the art challenge thing, and then we can just all see what everybody's creating. You know, it's kind of cool. And then I'm thinking about probably reviewing them on the stream and everything. Why don't you post the plein air videos in this channel? Well, I used to. Because I overthink everything, that's why. Because I overthink everything. Because I was thinking like, okay, I want to streamline my channel more. My channel used to be like, there's too many things. Like people follow me for painting, and then people follow me for drawing. And then if I have like a time, like a month where I was only doing painting, then like people that follow me for the drawing, like didn't really like what like I just wanted my channel to be more focused. So I started just doing only drawing videos. So I moved the plein air videos to like plein air channel. And then I turned it into like more of a travel channel because I'd like to travel more and make more like travel type videos. So I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I really don't know. I really have no idea. I'm just taking it like one day at a time and like trying to figure out what to do. Anyway, let's try to do a different photo here, folks. I'm like rambling a lot. I'm running out of breath. Oh man, his ears are so funny, his eyes. Oh man, this is gonna be so difficult. Let's try it. I'm gonna struggle with this one. Boom. Yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing. But oils wouldn't be quick cleanup. Well, it would be if I did water mixable. You just clean the brushes with water, and like, boom. I mean, this is true. You have to clean up the palette. That's what I don't like doing. You have to have like a glass palette, clean it up. It's like, I don't like that aspect of oils. That's what really stops me from doing them. But I know I would be. I mean, I don't want to like. I'm just saying, I would be good at painting oils. I really think that. I could show you guys some of the oil paintings I've done. I don't know if everyone on here has seen them before or not. But I would be pretty good at them. I know it. I believe in myself, at least for oil painting. Okay, this might be my last one here, folks. Let me try to do it quickly. I'm getting hungry. I didn't realize the time. I'm just yapping on. I'm going to try to use more straight lines. I think Space Telegrams kind of challenged me to do that earlier. I'm going to see. Okay, let's just use straight lines for this one. And straight lines are usually more accurate, to be honest. They're more honest to be accurate. Anyway, sorry if I'm talking too much, folks. Boom. Here we go. Oh man, this is gonna be difficult drawing only straight lines. Why did I do this? Thanks, Nathan. Somebody remembers? Yeah, man, they were really good. I liked them. I still have a few of them. I have a bunch of big ones in the corner over here. I don't know what to do with them. I want to get rid of them so badly. I got one behind me here. Show you guys down here. Right here. That's a big one. Here, can we test something, folks? I want to show you guys something cool. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna show you guys something cool real quick. I did this, I set this up the other day. I want to see if it works. Haha, okay. Check this out, guys. You guys ready for this? Let's see. Boom. Look at that. So I'm using my phone as a webcam. Check that out. So I can show you guys, here's kind of my view. Got a whole big setup here. We got a whole big setup here. The problem is you won't be able to hear me. But yeah, check it out. Big oil painting. Got kitty over here. We got a bunch of oil paintings. Corner. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Nice. Anyway, I just wanted to test that. I wanted to test that today. It's kind of cool. All right, Poker Face, no problem. Thank you so much. I know it's kind of a easy stream tonight to moderate. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good one. But do oils have an odor? I've been having trouble with acrylic. Yeah. Yeah, I've never really, they do have a smell, but it's not that strong. And I think your Space Telegrams is right. It's more of the solvents and stuff. But yeah, the water mixable, I'm gonna go with the water mixable eventually one day, I think. So anyway, let's see. Try to get this cat in here. Oh dang, that's crazy, Nathan. Yeah, it's definitely not good if you get headaches and stuff from it, and it's better to just not use them. If you're that sensitive to them, definitely. I can agree with that. Glad to hear that, Havoc. Thanks for the nice comment. They said that's pretty good. I've watched your stuff for a while, hoping for my art to result by looking better, and it has. Your help is amazing, and I can't express my gratitude. Thanks, man. That's really awesome. Really glad to hear that. I'm not doing the best today, at least, but I've been in learning mode today, so can't always be good, you know? Not every time is a good sketch. Not every day, everything you do, you know? Just gotta go with the flow sometimes. Oops, sorry. Paper got away from me. I don't know why this one doesn't really look like a cat. I think it's the nose here, this part. Something's weird here. Maybe it's the eyeliner. It's the lack of eyeliner, maybe. And the straight lines. Whiskers always help too. Do you have a tutorial on cross-hatching? No, I don't. I don't think. I don't think I do. Just search it on YouTube, man. There's plenty of like tutorials, man. I'm kind of like sick of making tutorials and stuff. I just want to like show the art that I'm creating. Like tutorials are just so saturated. I mean, it's so easy to find them. Just Google, just go on YouTube and search cross hatching, and then there's 30 billion videos on like the most epic, amazing cross hatching you can ever do in your entire life, and then you'll find the video. How long did it take your art to look like that? I don't know. I don't know, man. All my life, I guess. I don't think it's that good right now. Struggling a bit here. But this cat looks so weird. I think his eyes are too far apart or something. Yeah, I think that's what I did wrong. Should probably come like over here. Yeah. What to do? What to do? I don't feel like redrawing it, so we're just gonna keep it. We're just sketching, man. Today we're just having fun. It's not like we're not trying to get like amazing like sketches like I was last week where I was just trying to get some good sketches, you know? This is like a learning day. And just practicing. And realizing that that's something I struggle with is cat faces, you know? Something I struggle with, and I gotta put a lot more effort into to get where I want to be. But this is the beginning. Beginning of something. And I'm still trying to figure out like how do I like to draw fur? How do I like to, you know? But I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible, you know? Okay, let's redraw it a little bit at least. I'll do a little bit here. Since I'm here, let's just try. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough for me. Yeah, this like three quarters view is something I got to practice a lot. This one is very difficult for me, I'm realizing. So I'm going to be this is one I'm really going to practice more, I think, moving forward. Yeah, the mouth was already good. I don't know why I messed with it. But yeah, this is my weakness. It seems like I can get the ears to look pretty good. I'm okay with that. This looks, I mean, pretty good. I feel okay about that. But when it gets to like the nose and the eyes, I can't seem to get it to make it look that he's looking that way. Like I look at mine, he's looking a certain way, and then I look at the photo and I'm like, he's looking a completely different way. He's looking a completely different way. I don't know how. I don't know how he's doing it. It's like magic, but I'll have to figure that out. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it. I didn't even realize you were on the Discord. Yeah, I posted only a few things, but so far I got a ton of like photography and stuff. But okay. Well, oh folks, I'm sorry. Wasn't really the best sketches today. I don't know what to say. I tried. Tried so hard and got this far. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Bro, I rather. Anime-like style. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, try to focus on 3D forms more than line. Yeah, that's true. Do you earn only through art? No, I don't. I think you're too hard on yourself. You did good. Thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, it's good. I mean, I did some good ones today, but I'm just saying like they're not like, you know, I feel like I got some better you know, these are just like these are technically just sketches for real. You know, this is more the quality I like to do, more finished type of sketch almost. But today it was just kind of really rough trying to figure out, you know, proportions and things in the beginning. Trying to figure out. You know, let's try the one. I'm gonna try one more of these and maybe a side view too. Let's see. Or just something quick because I want to see. Did any of that stick that I tried? Let's see. If I do like this, and then muzzle shape. I'm just going to guesstimate. I'm just going to super duper guesstimate. This is off the top of my head. Zoom it in for you guys. Off the top of my head. Trying to... I don't know. I'm just trying to see what I can do. Did I absorb any of this? Is it going to look like a cat? Yeah, this is just like I think Brad told me is too high up for the smile line. The little... Okay, starting to look like a bear. I think we're getting close. I think it looks pretty cat-like, actually. And then put the ears. Ears go up here. Don't make them too big. Okay, let me try again. Try again. See. my gosh, did I learn something, folks? Am I doing this? Does this look like a cat? It looks like a cat. I'm getting a little too excited. Oh my gosh, is it a cat? Just fill in the eyes. Ears might be a little too big or something, but it's a little messy. But for what it is, I'm happy, dude. I think it's a cat. Are you planning on doing weekly reviews on subscribers art like before? Yeah, I am eventually. Yeah, we'll do some critiques eventually. I'm not sure when yet. Cubs Win asks, what is that paper? I don't really know, to be honest. It's some drawing paper, I guess, from many years ago. It just feels like cardstock, to be honest. I don't really know for sure. It's just some kind of like smooth paper. But it's just like a big stack I had laying around, so I started just drawing on it. Dude, it looks like a cat. What do you guys think? Dude, not bad for like 1 or 2 hours of just a few couple sketches. Dude, it looks like a cat. Like a very rough. Let me actually, if I draw these out, there's a little. I mean, maybe I messed up the nose part a little bit. Probably needs to be lower, maybe. I don't know. It's not bad. Like, straight off the top of my head. I feel like I'm getting more intuitive with this. This is exciting. All right. Cool, man. We're learning. I don't know. Am I ever going to draw a cat like that? No, probably not. But it's just, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool that I'm getting something from this. I think it's helping. Gee, I don't know. Does practice help? I guess so. Let me try to draw one from the side. That's what I really struggle with. This will be like my last one, I think, folks. And then I gotta go off and eat dinner. But I might play some GeoGuessr real quick. This is the one I struggled with earlier. So it was like goes up, way off to the side, and then chin was down here, but down and out, and then down. And like that. And then we had this triangle. And then we had nose. These little things. Whiskers, whatever. Not too worried about that right now, but see, I don't remember where the ears went. Where did the ears go? Huh. Kind of just looking at the sketches I did earlier. Yeah. I can go like this, and then how did that go? What the heck am I doing? Depends on the angle, I guess. Okay. Goes up like this, and then ear over here. Okay, not the best, but okay. I mean, It's something. It's an improvement. I couldn't really do this earlier, so that's something. Maybe the snout's, is the snout too far out again? I think I did this thing I always do. I think it needs to be inward a bit more. But it's pretty dang good for yeah, for what I'm doing. Yeah, anyway, cool. Man, this was fun. I'm gonna do this more often. And I'm definitely gonna focus more. I'm gonna keep doing these a bit, but I definitely want to focus more on the 3/4, I think. You know? I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting more comfortable drawing these, so it's something. That's kind of really all I want to do is just get more comfortable with cats and drawing them, you know? So yeah, that's true. The snout length does vary a bit. So I guess I'm just talking like super generic, you know. I guess it kind of depends. Yeah, something I need to practice more are the. See, I think maybe I might do another stream eventually too where maybe I'll focus more on the you know, what you call it, the features, you know. Try to do more like this, kind of focus more on the features. And then get good at kind of simplifying those. Like this would be the eye, right? Something like that. And then kind of thickens up over here, I think. And goes off. Appreciate your comment, Nathan. I read it earlier. He says you're not the best is actually still quite good, man. You're too hard on yourself. Thanks. I appreciate that. I try to be hard on myself, you know. But don't forget to upload those plain air videos, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on those if I can. Maybe on the weekend or something. I got a bunch more like Pakistan videos to upload and stuff, and then one from Malaysia that I did last at the same time. So yeah, I definitely got some more I want to upload. So here, I'll show you guys something I've been working on. I'll show you guys what I did the last few months before the new year, before I started streaming and doing cats and stuff. I'll show you guys what I was like practicing. If you guys are curious, just give me like 10 seconds. I'll show you guys. This is what I was doing. So how was Pakistan? Pakistan was cool. Very, very, very different than anything I've ever experienced. But it was cool. It was fun. Didn't really have any bad experiences, you know, as far as like anything dangerous or whatever, or anything bad happening, you know. So that was good. So these are kind of some of my first cats I drew. This was 12/12/23. So this was just a month ago. Literally like a month ago. I was drawing these cats, like practicing sketching. You probably guys saw some of these on my social media. Some of these I haven't really posted, but you can see how more detailed I was going and really taking my time. But also you can see kind of you can see things that are off, things that are wrong, right? Right away. Let me focus my camera here. So yeah, that was just a few cats that I did. I think this one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, we got some good ones here, but also I have a whole stack. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we got some people here. This is what I'm going to show you here. I got a giant stack, as you guys saw. This is all between like September and this like November. Like 3 months of just sketching people. Portraits, practicing portraits, different angles. This one, some of these are off the top of my head. Some of them are from reference off the top of my head. So they're very stylized looking. Trying figures. I did an owl from the top of my head. Yeah, I just got like, I didn't post all these, but I posted some of these on my social media, like this one. But yeah, I did like a ton. Posted that one. Did some hands. These were 1 minute. These were 1 minute portrait sketches. These were the first ones I ever tried. Look how terrible it is in 1 minute. But then I started getting good. Okay, some of these were okay. And then this is ones that I posted on my YouTube channel that I did pretty well on. So see, with just a little bit of practice, you can get better. Like these were the first ones I did for 1 minute. Not that great. And then I realized what is most important. What do I need to focus on capturing? Like the shape of the face and stuff. And then I slowly got better at doing 1 minute. So I could probably get really good at doing 1 minute type sketches. But yeah, I just practiced like a ton of figures and portraits and hands and, no people from live. No live. I didn't do any live stuff. These are all just like from references and portraits, and some of them are like 5 minutes, 5-minute sketches. Some of them are 1 minute, a bunch of hands from references and stuff. More hands. Yeah, I just did a lot of this type of stuff. So now I'm trying to take this idea and do it with cats. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, and then eventually I'm gonna create some art pieces with humans in them and stuff from references that I have, stuff from my travels and stuff from these were some of my first. This is back September. This is back in September. These were some of my first portraits. You see how terrible they were, not that great. So I've been practicing a lot. And practice makes you better. But wait, there's more. There's more, don't worry. Show you guys some stuff. Oh, it's not this one. It's a different one. Is it this one? Yeah, there is some portraits in here. These are some I did in October. Drew some of these. You guys have seen some of these on the stream and everything. Yeah, I'll draw some people too. I'm kind of just in a cat learning phase right now, but I'll definitely do some portraits like these. I mean, this takes like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so yeah, I started drawing cats in here in this sketchbook. So I was doing people and then I started drawing cats. So, and I got even more here. I'll show you. Got another sketchbook. That one's not that good, but they get better. Some of these are pretty good. Some of them are not that great. Just trying to get as simple as possible. Like what is, that one's pretty good. I like that one. Pretty good. Different angles of stuff. I really need to focus. I need to focus on hair a lot. I know that's something I struggle with. I've noticed. That's one of my favorite portraits. Pretty good one. This is just in January. A couple days ago, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, so I'll show you guys actually one more thing. I'll show you what started this whole journey. Then I really have to go. My sketchbook here. So yeah, this sketchbook. So this was my owl sketchbook actually from last year. I was doing some ink owls. Didn't really get that far. Started doing watercolor with them and stuff. But started doing, this is the beginning of my figure journey back in September. You can see how terrible these are. I haven't really shown these anywhere because they're really bad. But this is how I started learning figures. And that's how you kind of have to start, though. You know, you gotta start somewhere. And then, but really what started it was I wanted to draw. I had some art pieces in mind I wanted to start doing, and then I realized I'm very bad at drawing people, so I want to try to draw them more. So this is kind of, these are some of my favorite sketches I did last year. So this is a pen only sketch. So this is no pencil. I just took out a pen and started drawing. So you can see like there's some lines here on the nose I messed up, on the mouth. But I was like, dang, this turned out so good. I'm like super happy with this. But then some of them were not that great. But then I got some that were like really good, and I was like, oh dude, I want these to be like more finished pieces. I might redo these and like do them as watercolor and stuff eventually. But yeah, that's kind of what started my journey. And then I was like, all right, I need to get better at drawing people. And then here I am today. So yeah. Anyway, and now I've just added, I've added like cats to the thing and owls. So I'm gonna do like cats, owls, and people. And I got a lot of ideas. I can't wait to share them with you guys and start creating them on here. So I'm gonna play some GeoGuessr and stuff real quick before I get off here. So you guys can head out if you want, but I'm not going to be too long, maybe 10 more minutes, and then I got to go and eat dinner. It's very late. It's actually later than I wanted it to be. But I do appreciate you guys sticking around for this long and enjoying the stream. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, definitely Cubs win. I'll be drawing some people and stuff. Don't worry. Definitely will be. It's part of my plan this year. Okay. Boom. There we go. Gonna do my normal geography stuff here. Are you using Loomis? Yeah, I was using Loomis for most of that. And just like basic Loomis for the portrait. And then just like for figure stuff, there's a lot of different books and stuff I was using. I can't remember the names of them right now for the figure stuff. I'd have to look it up and let you know. I can't remember right now. But just basic like mannequin type stuff, you know. French Guiana to Mexico. Okay, Suriname. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. I'm just going to guess a bunch. Colombia, Brazil. Here we go. Brazil, Colombia, Panama, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Honduras, Nicaragua. Boom, we did it. Oh, dang, we had an explosion of flags. That was kind of cool. Have a good night. Cactus, what's going on? Venezuela would have worked, but we didn't need it because Brazil connected to Colombia, so we didn't need it. Have a good one, Stacy. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. It's cool hanging out with everyone. Had a great time. We'll do saddle now. I think this is, I could be way off on this, and I probably am. Is this, yeah, I think I am way off. I don't know. I'm just, Los Angeles. Oh my gosh, I got it right on the first try. It's Los Angeles. Dude, I've never gotten it right on the first try. I think this is the Getty Museum. See you, Cubs win. Yeah, I can't believe I got that on the first try. Dude, that was so good. Usually it's so difficult. But I was like, that looks like the Getty Museum. This looks like the hills of Los Angeles. Dude, I got so lucky. Okay, I'm going to play. I've been trying to get better at a few different places, but I'll try to play like a couple rounds of this diverse world. We'll see how good I can do. No moving, only panning and zooming. See how good we can get. Okay, definitely in America or Canada or, yeah, Northeast somewhere, maybe. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's in America or is that Canada. Is that a Canadian fire hydrant? I think I'm going to, I'll go Northeast. I'm not sure. Okay, it wasn't Canada. That's good. I get Canada wrong all the time because I think it looks like the US and then I'm like, oh, it was Canada. Stupid. Okay, we got a lot of bamboo here. Got bamboo. Oh, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Okay, 5 seconds. South America somewhere? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, Japan. I guess there's not bamboo in South America, is there? There might be. I don't know. Oh, Trader Joe's. Okay, this is like California maybe or somewhere in the West maybe. Is Trader Joe's? Let's see. What's the license plate look like? Is that like Pennsylvania? Do they have Trader Joe's in Pennsylvania? Okay, it's definitely New York license plate. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, I didn't guess. I forgot the time limit. It was totally Pennsylvania. Dang it, I hate when I'm right and I got it wrong. That's frustrating. Okay. Eastern Europe could be Romania, Poland, Russia. I'm gonna go with like Romania maybe. Dang it, man. Okay, Bulgaria, not bad. Yeah, bamboo grows everywhere. That's what I thought. There's bamboo in like southern Mississippi. I've seen bamboo. Let's see. We're in America. Jesus Christ, it says. There's a church. Pine trees. Looks like the South. Okay, 13 seconds. Let's see. 704. I don't know where that is. 704 980. That could be like Alabama, maybe. I don't know. Charlotte. Okay. All right, let's play like one more game and then I gotta go, guys. I'm dying. I stayed on here too late. Gotta get going. This looks like, let's see, South America. Where is this? Mexico? What is this place? This could be Spain, I guess. It is Spain. Okay. It didn't look like Spain to me. I don't know. 704 is North Carolina. Dang, you were right, Space Telegram. That was definitely North Carolina. I did not know that. I only know a couple area codes. I don't know a bunch. Campus Hill Veteran Memorial Building. Okay, it doesn't really tell me anything. This definitely looks like Northeast somewhere, maybe. Oh, gotta. Okay. Pick. What? Canada? Gosh, I always get Canada wrong, man. I'm so terrible at Canada. It looks like a fake car. It's not even a real car. Okay, this is definitely... I have no idea. South America? Or Turkey? South America or Turkey? I don't know. Gosh darn it. Oh, okay, you live near Charlotte. That makes sense. So you're familiar with that one. Dude, I'm doing terrible this round, but oh, this is Brazil, I'm pretty sure. I think. I was learning a lot of Brazil yesterday, and I don't know where this is. Wait, is this Brazil? This could be Asia, actually. Am I like way off? Oh, it is Brazil. Okay. Woo. Last one. This is Japan, I think, or Taiwan. Could be. Nope, that's Japan, pretty sure. We just go Tokyo because I don't know anything about Japan. As of now, that's a strong finish. I'm happy with that. That's a terrible score. I'm not happy with that, but it's got to be it for now. Well, anyway, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know when I'll stream next. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Peace.